Hello students, today in this video we are going to start a new lesson, the making of a scientist, of our supplementary reader, Footprints Without Feet. This is chapter number 6 of your textbook. When we talk about the author of the chapter, that's Robert W. Peterson, who was born in 1925 and died in 2006 in Pennsylvania. He was an American newspaper writer who later became a freelance author of magazine articles and books, especially on the topics of sports and scouting. His 1970s Chronicle of Negro League Baseball, titled "Only the Ball Was White," was hailed by the New York Times as having recaptured a lost era in baseball history and a rich facet of black life in America. The baseball commissioner at the time, Bobby Cohn, later created Peterson's book with having focused greater attentions on the accomplishment of Negro League players, leading to their admission to the Baseball Hall of Fame. And when we talk about the chapter, this is the story of a scientist, Richard Albright. He has received the Cyril Scholar Award and the Sergei Plo Award of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. It was his fascination for butterflies that opened the world of the science to him, and you can see the picture of Richard Albright on your screen here. It was his fascination of the butterflies that opened the world of science to him. The story is about Richard H. Albright, who grew up in the town of Reading in Pennsylvania, USA. As he did not have much to do there, collecting things was his hobby. He used to collect butterflies as a child in the kindergarten. Let's see through the slides that how he became one of the greatest scientists of the world. So here in this video we are going to discuss the summary of the chapter, the making of scientist. Richard H. Albright. And the name of the chapter is The Making of Scientist by Robert W. Peterson. Richard H. Albright, at the age of 22, stunned the scientific community with the innovative theory of cells. This article was published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. For Richard, this success started with butterflies. Richard Albright grew up in Reading, Pennsylvania. As an only child, Albright collected things like rocks, fossils, and butterflies to amuse himself. By the second grade, Albright has collected all the 25 species of butterflies found in Reading, and the list of these 25 species of butterflies has been given to you on your screen, and this you can see on your reader also, or textbook also. So Albright's interest in the butterflies might have waned after the 8th grade had it not been for the book The Travels of Monarch 10. The book charted the migration of monarch butterflies from the United States to Central America. At the end of the book, readers were invited to study butterflies and tag them for research. Inspired by the book, Albright decided to tag his own butterflies. However, the butterfly season in Reading was only 6 weeks, which made it difficult for Albright to tag many butterflies. So he decided to breed monarch butterflies in his basement. Then in the 7th grade, after losing in the country science fair, Albright learned the real science was about experiments rather than displays. His competitive spirit was kindled and he wrote the author of the travels of Monarch 10th, Dr. Urquhart, for ideas. In 8th grade, Ebrard tried to show that a species of beetle was responsible for a viral disease afflicting the monarch caterpillar. Though his project didn't yield tangible result, Ebrard did win an award for effort. In 9th grade, he tested the theory of butterflies, copy monarch butterflies for the survival. This time he achieved success in the high school. He thought of a simple question that would have life-changing implications for his career. Richard and fellow scientist students worked on a device which would provide the answer to the question. This project gave him a chance to work at Walter Reed Army Institution of Research. It also got him an entry to the International Science and Engineering Fair. He continued working on this project, which won him the first prize at the International Fair and gave him a chance to work for the US Department of Agriculture. As a next step in the project, Ebrard grew cells from the monarch's wings to expand on his theory. Next summer, after completing his first year at Harvard University, Richard went back to the Department of Agriculture. He succeeded in identifying the hormone chemical structure. Following this, he discovered how cells could read their DNA. First, he found the cell, then nucleus, then chromosome in the nucleus, and DNA in the chromosomes. Peterson states that, Peterson is who? The author, that if Richard manages to prove his theory, it will revolutionize the understanding of life and life's processes. While working on expanding this theory with his colleague James R. Wong, Ebrard also graduated from Harvard University. Ebrard Peterson writes, not only is a gifted scholar but also a debate champion, an all-round sport person and expert photographer. So he became gifted scholar, debate champion, all-around sports person and expert photographer. While competitive, Richard was also believes in giving the best effort that he could. His scientific curiosity, coupled with an intelligent mind and a will to win, has given Richard very opportunity to become a brilliant scientist. Peterson believes this combination makes for an extraordinary scientist. So that's all about the summary part. Today, in this chapter, we have seen the summary that how Ebrard became the famous scientist and how he discovered many things. And in the next video, we will do the explanation of this chapter line by line. Till then, please study the text of your textbook and see this summary part also. Thank you very much.